Information Desired, and this is part 2 of story time. How I was wrongfully terminated from a company. So the last time we talked, I was discussing the things that I went through with this company for over a year. Um, so let me start it back. You gonna excuse me? I'm eating lunch. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm a diabetic, so I gotta eat all the time. Anywho, there was things going on with the company that I started to notice before. I realized I was being targeted. What I found out is that the guy who hired me, he didn't expect me to do so well, especially the fact that he didn't provide a lot of training or support to me. When I got to that company, I bought a lot of collaboration. I got more people working on more of a consistent basis. I even changed their attitudes to how they work with people that we serve, okay? What I also discovered is that he was lying to people about benefits, okay? What about no benefit? I got sick, and I went in the hospital. And I had already been working there for like 8 months, okay? I only took one vacation, and that was when I first came because I told him I already had a vacation in place before I started this job, and I would like to continue to take it since it was already approved from my other job. Girl, got sick, like I told you, 8 months later, and found out I was out of the hospital for like 2 weeks. I found out I didn't have no sick leave, nothing, and I was a manager, okay? I thought I had saved hours, and this man turned and told me I had free hours. He never called to check on me while I was in the hospital to see how I was doing. He didn't even mention me at all. Treated me terribly, okay? The last time when I caught COVID, he called and checked on me. Oh, crazy. I'm not a baby. I didn't expect him to be like, kissing my ass or anything like that. But it was the point. I'm your manager, and I'm running your entire IDS program. So he didn't even make sure I was okay. My car was breaking down and everything. I was going through so much. Yeah, and this man was only making it worse. In fact, his wife and them assumed that I had cancer when I went to the hospital. Mind you, I went to the hospital because I had a cyst or something in my breast. It was non-cancerous, but there still was a lot of pain. They had to remove it, and I had to stay.
Refresh your space with big style and big savings.
So I started informing some of the colleagues that I work with about checking their pay stubs to see if they had hours. I wanted to see what I was seeing was correct. Then I went to his wife and brought it to her attention. Let me tell you what kind of vacation leave they offer. The one that they offer for everybody through the government. Even if you work at McDonald's, you're entitled to get a 2-week vacation or family leave. Okay? That comes with every company in case you guys don't know. The problem is you're supposed to accrue leave as you're working from paycheck to paycheck. Now, when you looked on the computer, it stated 4 hours per pay. Okay? As a manager. When I first came, it was 6 hours per pay. This man went in the system and changed it. So every time that I was working and getting paid, there was no hours being accrued. It was only 3 hours being accrued. And a lot of the staff was not aware of that. They weren't even aware that they had benefits. This man don't care. I'm telling you, seriously, don't care about that. I had brought it to the attention. Now, the job I'm talking about is the one that I got wrongfully terminated from. So I went and talked to the program manager. She really wasn't aware either of what was really going on, but I think she did know. But again, she needed her job. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that. So I limited my conversation with her as much as possible. I always felt she was playing both sides, but I didn't get into that. Now, mind you, before I came, there was 2 other females who was doing the same thing that I was doing, and he made both of them quit from mental, emotional abuse. and targeting and making it seem like, if they can't handle it, they can go. I'm not that type of female at all. You're going to have to prove to me that I cannot handle this job. Uh-huh. And so he went so far as to hire to, okay, we had a couple employees that were not the best. Either they were too ghetto, they couldn't write, or they just wasn't that good at their job. Did you know this man took and made one of them a manager to spite me? Like, it was, in other words, what he was trying to make me believe is that it doesn't take a genius to do my job, right? So instead, when he made that announcement, I told him that I wanted to be demoted. So that's how I got demoted. He didn't want me to do that. You know what he wanted me to do? To do all the work and show the other female's face for my work. Okay? After everything I had done, we have a weekly paper that used to come out, and he put the training person's picture up after I've been there for 10 years, okay? I ain't talking about because I already got in my mind I'm not staying. And I don't want to be represented by this company anymore. Whatever. And long story short, towards the end, and after I got terminated, we got into it on the phone. Because I told you, he didn't want to give me the pictures. I'm sorry, he didn't want to give me the downloads or the recordings of how they talked to me. Okay? He was mad. This man thought he was going to control my life. Literally. And he felt like I was basically like a fly that wouldn't go away. And after I got terminated, I ended up collecting unemployment. I also took my case to and spoke with a lawyer about the wrongful termination. But I don't want to go back. That's the whole thing. And I'm trying to remember everything. I'm telling you, it's like it was in my head and I wanted to tell you the story, but it's like pieces and bits kind of float away because I kind of let the story go. I didn't learn from it. Let me see. Towards the ending, time is coming to me, y'all, but I keep forgetting. Hold on one moment, okay? Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I had to answer my phone. Anyway, like towards the end, he began to, when we went to unemployment, he wrote things that didn't even make sense. He had no proof of nothing, no paper trail. He didn't even have witnesses. In the end, after I wrote my dossier to these people, they approved me. So I won my case. But I still wasn't ready to let it go, let it be finished. So I took those screenshots that I was telling y'all about of the ex-boss, and I wrote down everything that I knew that had happened and how the story went down and where it all started from. Because let me tell you, the male boss that I had, he wasn't that way towards me in the beginning when I met him in 2013. We were like good work colleagues. I'm telling you, good work colleagues. He always asked me to do things or get the other people. He knows the type of person that I am. And he let this woman, this very jealous woman, manipulate him, basically. He even asked me, like 3 months into my employment with them, why did me and the Sagittarius get into it? Why did I leave? And I told him straight up, she's jealous. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all I told him. She's jealous. And moved on about my business. Do you know, after everything that occurred, he just realized what I said to him was the truth? That he'd been manipulated. He didn't realize how tough cookie I was and how I was able to withhold. He thought that I was going to be broken down and he was going to be able to play with me and do what he wanted to do when it comes to the job now. Work me on any kind of way, never recognizing me, never appreciating anything that I had brought to the table to his company. Mind you, it was a struggling business. Every manager he had damn near quit. Staff come and go. I know that he was still a little better about the pandemic because he had to pay me then too. And I'm talking about like a G, okay, a G. Every week he had to pay for unemployment. So I know this pissed him off because he kept calling me even then. It was asking me to come back to work, and I told him no. I would stop answering his calls. You know who the fuck gonna come back to work when I'm getting 1,000 for free? You understand what I'm telling you, per week? So I think he had something in for me then, and then he kept pressing me to come back. He kept pressing me to come back. Um, the female, the secretary that I was telling you about, she's a little older than me, so that could possibly be part of the reason why she was jealous like she was. Who knows? Who cares? And she's been there forever. She's been in that job forever. I don't think she knows anything else. So, anyway, remember I was telling you about the trainer at the new job that he tried to put next to my position. Basically, supposed to be working as a team. I don't need a team. I don't need her. She was nowhere near trained. I could have picked anybody out of that group that would have been better than her. But I didn't treat her like that. Instead, I put her on. I showed her the work. I showed her how to get it done. And damn near changed the girl's attitude. She wasn't ghetto no more as much. It came to a point where when I decided to leave or demote myself, she cried to me. The old lady cried to me and told me that she had apologized for everything she had done. She was sorry that she misjudged me. I was like, wow. I took that with a grain of salt. Because I already knew. I get that a lot when I walk into places. I could feel the jealousy in a room with the bitch's head turning. I don't give a damn. But I'm friendly. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do what I got to do. Okay? Anywho, yeah, I taught her much as I could. Like I told you, at the end of the day, I told everybody their part that they played in it trying to come against me. And then I learned that, damn, it took all these people to come against me. I was a threat like that to the company. They slept on my skills. That's what happened. You know what I mean? It's all good. I got pepperoni wrong. But yeah, it took them my skills. You didn't know I was that good at what I do. And I was dedicated. I'm not an underhanded person. I don't like taking the quick way out. I will challenge them till you prove me wrong. But basically, at this time, I have chosen to change my way. So, I still had a side business. Like I told you, I do nails on the side from my home. I was traveling to people out in D.C. area, but I started working in Maryland now. I'm becoming a Maryland resident, so it's different. I like it, Yeah, anyway, guys, it's not that much to this story now, because I probably don't forgot. I took so long to tell y'all about it, but I'm glad I'm out of it now. I'm just glad I left there. I didn't even feel bad. I didn't cry. I didn't feel no type of way. I was tired of working for them. So, I just didn't want to leave and not get paid for it. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So I played my position. I played that quiet to the young lady all the way to the end. And I told you when I found out, I called him and asked for the papers because I already knew that was going to set him off. Then he had asked me, well, why do you need the papers? I said, because I do. We texting back and forth, right? And so he says, well, you need to come. Do you want to come and have a talk with us? I said, now, why would I want to do that? I do not want to talk to none of you people. I don't even want to sit around you. Then this man said, well, until you can talk to us, we're going to remove you from the shift. Cool. I told him, can you send me a letter in the email stating that? And let's just go ahead and let me know, because I don't have no intentions of coming back now. That's over with. So he was still trying to get me to stay. He realized he fucked up, right? And it was on the email, and it was on the text, so I had proof. to find me without having to pay. Hmm. My patience is too good for that. While he was thinking his ego was so big and thinking that, you know what I'm saying, he could break me down. It didn't work. I'm telling you, when you work in a corporate environment with men, you have to be careful as a lady. This is something I had to learn. Unfortunately, the experience went a little bit weird, but men want you to play a submissive part, even in the corporate world. They're ready for you to be seen and heard. But no, don't do that, ladies, at all. Especially if you know what you're talking about and you know what you're doing. I strongly suggest to stand in your power. That's what I do. I don't care about that. I don't care about no man. And now it makes me even stand even stronger when it comes to those type of things. Again, pick your battles. Don't let me be the one to make you go do something weird or talk crazy to your boss. That's not what I'm saying. But if you know they wrong, you know, I don't know. I just say stand in what you believe in. Stand in what you believe. You know, I believe in treating people a certain way. I believe in having a moral character. I believe in a lot of things when it comes to right and wrong. And it's just something I'm just not going to bend for. So, thank you. That's just what it was. I didn't bend. I'm going to do a skit. And I'm going to show y'all who the woman was who started all of this nonsense over jealousy. Ladies, you got to be careful about women too. You a threat. I couldn't believe that I was a threat to this entire organization. 2 of them? A threat though? I thought they were more like they took me as an ally, you know? But shit happens. Anyway, I ain't about to bring y'all down with this. I got a reading coming up. So, we'll get back to the readings, and the more I can remember about the story, the more I come back and say, okay? Mwah. Bye.